All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And we're going to jump right into it. This is Sirach 9 and 2, and it says, "Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. Meet not with a harlot, lest thou fall into her snares." So, just to put it more clearly, the scriptures, they teach you everything, man. They'll teach you and they'll guide you and they'll warn you everything that the world doesn't. So right away, reading these couple of verses, the Lord is warning men, young men in particular, about women. Even in the ancient days, even in those days, a man had to be careful around the women that concerning the women that he dealt with. Now, that's not to say that we can't and we're not supposed to deal with women. Brothers love women. The Lord made a woman. Her curves, her bodily parts appealing to the Israelite man. That's why the scripture talk about Ephraim being fruitful. That's why the tribes, they have a lot of children, because they like to enjoy the pleasures of women. But at the same time, you got to understand that the scriptures thoroughly, it warns about how you deal with women, man. And that's something that you either learn through headache, heartache, or through wisdom. So you got to be careful about women, man. Scripture, brothers, people say, people say, GMS always get on the women. Well, yeah, there's the flip side to that also. We got to get on the young men, or not even get on, but admonish, rebuke, and exhort, and warn young men, even men of different ages, about the follies and the snares of a woman. So I'm gonna get these few verses right here. It says, "Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. Meet not with a harlot, lest thou fall into her snares." Because a harlot could be just fucking your, what you call your thought, your everyday average hood rat hoe. She a harlot because she's been with multiple dudes. Lest thou fall into her snares, and her snares could have you, paying child support check for the next 18 years of your life. Hopefully, most I willing, we ain't here that long. The snares could be, her putting you up on charges, false charges of certain things. The snares are the divorce court. The snares are her taking you half of your substance when she decides that the relationship doesn't want to work no more. These are the snares of women, and no matter what woman that you get with, man, she's already been with dudes. That's why the scriptures, that's why Yahweh Shai called us an evil and adulterous generation, man, because these women, they're not staying with the first dude that popped them. They moving on to the next. So the majority of women, or all women, fall into the category of harlot, man, and that's just something that you got to be wary of. It says, "Use not much the company of woman. There's a singer lest thou be taken with her attempts." You just got to be careful. Women seduce, they trick, they put on, they cry crocodile tears. All you got to do is go on social media and you'll see, these women getting over on these dudes, man. They want, they gold diggers. Kanye West made that song, she's a gold digger, or she's even though back in the day, EPMD made a song called Gold Diggers, man. So the warning of women, even going back to like the 60s and 70s, there's songs, by R&B artists of that era warning about women, man. Like I said, Jake loves women. I love women. They look good. I love the Israelite women. They look good. The tribes, the women of the tribes look good, man. You know, their features and the beauty that the Lord gave them. You know, they look good. You know, compared to, you know, Edomite women, they really don't got that sultry look to them. But, you know, nevertheless, you gotta be careful about these things. It says, gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. Give not thy soul into harlots that thou lose not thine inheritance. See that? So the scripture telling you, the Lord of the scripture telling you that the woman, the Lord's telling you actually that a woman can take all your fucking money. And how many brothers has that happened to? You know, how many men has that happened to? Both in and out the truth. It says, look not run about thee in the streets of Sydney, the wander around the solitary place thereof. Do not run about thee in the street of the Sydney, the wander down in the solitary place thereof. You know, so it also, now is warning you to be circumspect of your surroundings, man. That's true too in this time and age. It says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for here with love is kindled as fire, man. And what happens with fire, you get burned. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms. And you know what? And people be doing that shit, man, because they got what they call now work wives, work husbands. Basically, these women, they establish relationships outside of their marriage in the workplace with different men. And they call that man their fucking work husband. You know, and that's that man, whether he be married or not, doesn't matter. You know, he's fucking sitting down with another man's woman. Mother back against sin that always another man's wife, now sit down with her in thine arms. And one thing leads to another, man. You know, they get too comfortable in the workplace. You know, lunch turns into drinks after the bar, which turned into fucking the no-tell motel, man. You know, so these women are wicked out here. And brothers got to be aware, you know, aware of that, man. It says, sit not always another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at thy wine, lest that heart incline unto her, and so to the desire fall into destruction. And you never know, man, that dude's husband can fucking shoot your ass, kill you both. Kill both the fucking dude and the chick. You know, that's happened. Jake's done that before. There's a lot of Jake in prison that fell into that trap, man, that went off on their cheating ass woman and killed their ass, man, and the dude. And they're sitting in jail cells right now. Let's go ahead and get they're the Proverbs, man. Jealousy is the rage of a man. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful when you deal with these women out here, man. You know, these women will lie. They'll lie and they'll say that they're in you know, it's complicated, whatever. You know, they'll make up some bullshit, and they'll fucking snare you and trap you and believe that what you two is doing is fucking innocent and not causing any harm. But if you look at the scriptures, man, you're not supposed to be fucking around with, you know, women at your workplace, because most of the time they're married. You know, and all it does is lead to fucking trouble, bro. You know, so this is just a warning. I'm gonna get this. Jealousy is the rage of a man. You know, we got to go into the whole world and speak on all subjects, man. So, you know, this is more geared toward the young men. You know, watch out for these women out here. It says, we'll go start at verse. Yeah, right here. We'll start at verse. See, this is about women too. Proverbs 16:24. To keep thee from the evil woman, wisdom, and flatter the tongue of strange woman. Thus not their beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Now, this could be twofold. It could speak about women being a philosophy, and that can trap you and snare you. And it could also talk about actually wicked women. So now let not their beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Like I said, how many men got caught up with a married fucking woman and they got their ass killed over it, man? Or they got their ass kicked. It says, can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whoever touches her, shall not be innocent. The Lord will justify that killing, man. The Lord will justify it. Not saying brothers go and do it, but if it happens, the Lord ain't mad at that, man. I'm not saying brothers go, your woman cheats, you go kill the fucking dude. But the Lord is not, when that does happen, it happens very often among 2/3 of our people. The Lord ain't mad at that, man. The Lord don't get mad because according to the law, adultery is punishable by death. It says, men do not despise the thief. Oh, yeah, that's about it, man. Let's just jump down to verse 32. It says, but whoso commits adultery with a woman lacks understanding. He that doeth it destroys his own soul. So a man of the truth, a man with the knowledge of understanding in spirit of Yahweh Shem Yashai upon him, it's not going to be, he's going to be careful of the woman that he associates with, the women at his workplace and the women around him, man. You shouldn't be having no fucking work wife, man. And these bitches out here shouldn't be having no fucking work husband, but they're wicked to begin with, so they're going to do it anyways. It says, the wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore not sparing the day of vengeance. You see that, man? So, hey, jealousy is a motherfucker. You got to be careful. Let's go to First Esdras, man. It speaks about that as well. Because this is the First Esdras 4:14. It says, "O ye men, is not the great king nor the multitude of men? Is it wine?" So, "O ye men, it is not the great king," because they're having debate that which is greater. Him and 2 other men, I think it is, and one said that the king, and one talk about wine, and one talk about woman. Say, "O ye men, it is not the great king nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or who has a lordship over them? Are they not women?" And the scripture said that he's going to put a woman over a man. So women are out of order as it is. Just by that scripture alone, that's telling you that women are out of order as it is, because they're over us, over men. They call them the shots, so to speak. Women are the ones that instigate 90% of the divorces out here, man. It says, women have borne the king. Well, I'm just going to jump to the point. First Esdras 4:26, it says, Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for a woman and become servants for their sake. Many have also perished, have erred and sinned for a woman. What was Solomon's downfall? A woman. What was King David's downfall? A woman. So the scriptures tell you be wary of women, man. And that's something that you gotta learn to do. You don't gotta pop everything that comes your way. You don't gotta pop every woman that gives you a wink and a smile. You got to use temperance, and you got to use knowledge and wisdom when dealing with these wicked-ass women out here, because they're all wicked, man. They're all wicked. The Lord has a small, very, very small remnant, and maybe righteous women, but even then, you got to be wary of them. But with that being said, man, Most High willing, I hope it was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Kahala Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.